Hi there, Izzy from digitalgoja.com, and today we're going to continue with another segment of Photography 101. We're going to take a look at what is called white balance. What is that? Well, this is the actual color temperature. All light has a particular Kelvin temperature. That's what we work with here in the US with Kelvin settings. And when you look at your settings on your camera, you're going to notice there's an area that says WB, which is for white balance. On this EOS, it's available through your Q setting or inside your actual menu. So we're going to go in here and look at the different settings. Notice that as I change the command dial, you can go between them. The one that we're most used to doing nowadays is the auto white balance. This is where the camera makes a decision for us. On most situations, it is rather accurate. But honestly, you have to get comfortable so that when you're working in particular lighting situations, you can go ahead and set the white balance yourself. And notice that you have a designation for all the different light sources, whether it's daylight, whether you're in a situation where it's a shadow cast, like your subject is underneath a tree or next to a building. You also have a cloudy day. All those have different color temperatures. And with the color temperature, you get a particular cast. So let's say, for example, if I wanted to do a white balance for fluorescent lighting and I activate that, let's go to the live view so that I can show you an example. Notice how the temperature changes depending on the white balance. So now in here, it has a bluish cast. See that? Because it's trying to compensate for fluorescent lighting. So obviously that's not the mode we want to be in, so let's activate the Q setting again, and let's set it to daylight, which is basically the color temperature of the studio lights that I work with. And notice how I now have a natural color because everything is balanced for daylight balance. Now if you were working with your strobe, then you can go ahead and activate the strobe setting, which shows the little lightning bolt. And this guarantees that if you're in an environment where you have other light sources, your camera is only going to read the proper lighting coming off of your strobe. And then the most advanced one is basically the preset one. And that will be the one that has that little icon that shows like two little corners with a dot in the middle. This is the one that you use light balancing products that are on the market, like white and studio gray and black cards. These are a way to do your proper light balance when you're in a situation where you have multiple light sources. So the best way to do it is you have your subject matter hold the card and you lock the exposure and the white balance on this card, and the camera will save it. Now the camera has the white balance set in the particular lighting situation. This is one of the more popular sizes because it's something that's simple to carry, and you can even attach it to your camera strap or bag. And then they also have some kits which are a white balance lens cap, and this threads on in the front of your camera, and you set your camera to the same mode to be able to activate the custom white balance. This is very important when we're wanting to make sure that our images have the correct color instead of having to go and sit in a post-production system like Photoshop and Lightroom. So if you like this video, remember to click the like button underneath and subscribe to our channel for more segments on Photography 101. Happy shooting!